Why are some scriptures hard for queer theology? Have you ever wondered why certain scriptures seem to create a barrier for queer theology? This question opens up a fascinating discussion about how ancient texts interact with modern understandings of identity. Many scriptures have been interpreted in ways that exclude or condemn LGBTQ+ identities. This exclusion often stems from historical, cultural, and social contexts that differ greatly from our current views on gender and sexuality. At the heart of this issue are passages often referred to as Clobber passages. These are verses that have been interpreted as condemning same-gender sexual activity. Queer theology challenges these interpretations by emphasizing the historical context of these texts. Ancient societies did not have the same concepts of sexual orientation or gender identity that we have today. Therefore, applying modern categories to these ancient writings can lead to misunderstandings. Another challenge arises from the binary frameworks often present in Scripture. Many texts portray male and female roles or heterosexual marriage as the norm. Queer theology questions these rigid categories, suggesting they do not fully capture the diversity of human experiences. This perspective challenges traditional interpretations that see these binaries as fixed. Additionally, some scriptures reflected patriarchal or heteronormative values. These values have been used to justify exclusion or harm toward LGBTQ+ individuals. Queer theology seeks to reinterpret these passages, revealing how they may reflect human biases rather than divine intent. This process can be difficult, as it involves re-examining long-held beliefs and confronting texts that have marginalized queer people. However, queer theology also highlights positive biblical examples that resonate with queer experiences. Relationships like those between David and Jonathan or Ruth and Naomi offer alternative interpretations of Scripture that affirm LGBTQ+ identities. These examples have often been overlooked or interpreted in ways that do not honor their true nature. Engaging with difficult scriptures in queer theology requires careful interpretation. This approach respects the text while challenging harmful readings. It encourages dialogue between Scripture, lived queer experiences, and broader theological principles like justice and love. The goal is to create inclusive spiritual communities where LGBTQ+ identities are recognized as part of the diversity of creation. In summary, scriptures can be hard for queer theology due to traditional interpretations rooted in historical contexts, binary gender norms, and patriarchal values. Queer theology works to reinterpret these texts in ways that affirm LGBTQ+ identities and spirituality, focusing on context, critique of exclusionary readings, and highlighting affirming biblical stories.